Today we're going to be looking at the OneTigris Cosmitto 2-layer tent. Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. If you're unaware, this is the secondary channel to my main channel. I review the gear here that I use there. A few of my last camps have been with this tent, the Cosmitto. I used it in a fort because I needed a freestanding tent. I used it on an island. I've been hiking with it on Dartmoor. I've used it in the woodlands a couple of times. I'd say I've spent a little over a week in it in different scenarios and different settings. And I have really enjoyed using it. Traditionally I use teepee tents quite a lot, quite known for that. But you know, I have really enjoyed using this as a dome tent. It's an inner and an outer, so 2 layers. I guess you'd call it a 3-season tent, but you know. Yeah, it's a very nice versatile tent. I'll start off by saying it's inner pitch first, which puts some people off, especially in a country as wet as this. But it goes up so quickly. I think the first time I did it in the fort was 3 minutes.
Oh no, 3 minutes 58 seconds.
Not bad. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's not going to get very wet even if it is raining when you put it up. So I'll get it out and I'll put it up in real time so you can see how easy it is. Okay, so first up, I'll put on the dimensions of it packed on the screen. It'd go a little bit smaller than this. Probably rushed it a bit last time I was putting it away. But yeah, it's a nice bag. I've never had any trouble getting it back in the bag. You've got the pull thing on the bottom there. So very easy. Little tie for the tent. In the little bag, quite obviously, you have your pegs. So I'll show you them, so you know what you're getting. So you've got a few guys if you're in windy situation, and yeah, just pretty standard aluminium tri-lobe pegs, whatever you'd like to call them. Here I've got the inner and the outer wrapped together, and right in the middle here we've got our poles. So let's get them out. You've got 2 long ones and 1 short one, which is the spreader for the top. So I'll pull the camera back and set this up. Right, so like I said, I'm just going to do this in real time. What you're going to do first is just put your poles together. Got shock cord in the middle, so nice and easy. As you can see, they are quite long. There's one. I just figured this is the easiest way to show this tent, rather than kind of editing it together. You can see how quick it is. And there's the other. So we're going to get our inner. It's got doors on either side, so it doesn't matter too much which way round. Don't have to, but I'm going to peg it out first. It's got like a bathtub, this inner. So I'll show you how that works in a second. So you can likely see here's your bathtub to the inner, and then you've got this kind of cordage triangle here, and then you've got it on this little loop here. This is where you're going to put in the poles before you clip them on. So nice and easy, just pop the aluminium end of the pole in there, and the same on this side. Then all you have to do is take the little loops and clip them on. Do that on this side. That's 1 loop done. Exactly the same on this side. Put it in your hole. Same on that side, and I'll bring you in to show you the clips on this one. So I'll probably show you a bit closer, but that's just how easy it is to clip on your little clips. There you go, just like that. Now, it being quite a wide tent, it's got this spreader, so it just goes in a little pocket on that side. Walk around, do the exact same on the other side, and there you're all spread out nice and wide. So while it's like this, it's probably a good chance to show you that usable internal space. You do have vestibules, but it's good to see it without the fly on. So you've got this kind of T-shaped zip on both sides. These roll up, and you have these. They're not just hooks, they're a weird shaped thing that makes them a lot easier to hook on, especially if you've got like cold hands. The other side opens up exactly the same, so you can see it is big. The bathtub is great, keeping out water and sort of kicking stuff up. If I get inside, you can see more than enough room for two people. You can sit up and kneel up in here. There is a hook on the top, which is great for a lantern. Really opens up, like you really don't have to be crouching and stuff. The bottom here is 75D nylon, which is pretty tough. I have got a footprint to use with it myself, but you know, it's done well so far. It's got a 20D flyer, which I'm going to put on now. I'll leave this open and just show you how easy that is. So it could go either way round, doesn't matter because it's double doored. Just chuck it over. And as soon as that's on, you're protected from the rain, and I'll show you how it secures in the corners. So it's this quick. You've got your clips, they just clip to that triangle section of the bathtub pull out, and you've got these as well if you need to pull it taut, if you're not on flat ground and whatnot. You can just do it using that, and you've got one of them on every corner. Right, and we're nearly there. We've just got 4 more points, the vestibules and the ends there, just to peg out. And that's it, that's as long as it takes to put up. If I unzip the side here, roll that round. You can obviously unpeg this side as well if you want and unroll that, but I want to show you the vestibule area because it's pretty generous. So here's a look at the vestibule on the side here. Obviously you have double that with this door closed, and you have the same on the other side as well, plus, you know, fully opens on that side. I'm about halfway out, just sat here. Plenty of room for a stove, cook your dinner or whatever if it's raining. And I have used it in that situation, and it's worked well. Really good for keeping your kind of outdoor kit out here, your dirty stuff. Yeah, just bags of room. Bags of room. So yeah, the tent's just over 2.4 kilos, 2,450 I think to be precise. Which puts it in that kind of sweet spot. It's not ultra lightweight, but it's a 2-person tent, you know, and if you're like me and you want to use a 2-person on your own, you're willing to carry that tiny little extra bit of weight. But it sits in that kind of field, so you know, it's alongside a lot of other tents in that similar situation. So quick and easy to set up. That's the thing I love about it, is just how quick and easy it is, and also how roomy it is. Obviously in TP tents you've got a lot of room in the middle, but obviously that, you know, tapers down pretty quickly. This is open all the way around. You don't have to be kind of ducking and diving and stuff. The mesh is great. I've had no problems whatsoever. It's kept bugs out. Yes, sometimes you'll get a little bit of condensation, but you've got these great vents either side. It's pretty well air circulated. I mean, I was using it in very damp, foggy conditions, so I did get some damp in there. I'll show you the vents actually. These are the vents, one on the front and the back, and they do have these spreader arms as well. So yeah, great for getting that ventilation, that air circulating around the tent. So like I said, the only negative I can really pick out with this tent is that it's pitch inner first, and there's no real way around that. The saving grace is that it pitches up very, very quickly, and not much wet would get through that mesh if you're in that situation, I don't think. All of the stitching is great. I've been lugging it around, camping with it, canoeing with it, using it in an old fort on concrete. It's held up to everything I've thrown at it so far perfectly well. Really bomb-proof it seems. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you how happy I am with this tent as like a freestanding tent. For certain situations that's great, like me going on that island fort. You know, I'm not going to be able to actually tie it off and peg it out and stuff. Great to be able to just pick it up and turn it over, or move it if you're in a spot that's not flat. Yeah, just really happy with this tent. It's a nice price point. It's lovely size, so roomy. The weight is about where you'd expect it to be. Yeah, if you're looking for a tent, check it out. If you've got any questions about it, put it below and I'll try and answer. In this video I'll try and put a few clips of it in use as well, so you can get a bit of an idea of it. But thank you guys for watching. Just wanted to show you that. So I'll stick it away now and get going home. Goodbye for now.